Welcome to What's Happening, the Calf Notes video series where we explore the story behind the media. Enjoy today's episode. In today's episode of What's Happening, I'll show you a tried and true trick to quickly assess attention to detail when it comes to calf housing. Our first photo comes from a dairy farm near Nashville, Tennessee in the United States. You've probably heard of Nashville, so let's take a trip to the home of country music. Nashville is world famous as the home of country music and the Grand Ole Opry. What stands out to you in this picture of this young calf in a hutch bedded with straw? Well, it's pretty clear, I think, in this photo. Wet knees. Wet knees are my telltale sign that bedding management is less than optimal. Strolling along hutches, I usually keep a casual count of calves with wet knees and those without. More than a few wet-kneed calves, and it indicates a change needs to be made. Wet knees are not normal, nor are they acceptable. In this photo, there are no lesions on the calf's knees, but continued exposure to water, urine, and manure from dirty bedding can certainly predispose calves to problems on the skin and joints. Here are a few more examples of calves with wet knees and dry ones. Of course, calves produce urine, and when calves are in hutches, that urine is often excreted inside the hutch. Therefore, it has to move away from the calf, either moving down into the ground, or if the hutch area is sloped, away from the bedding. Here's an example of a farm in China, where calves are housed on top of sand that is sloped away from the hutch, which keeps the calves much drier and more comfortable. Note the sand is on top of concrete, which makes cleanup much easier on this farm. This farm in California also slopes their hutches and houses calves on sand. And guess what? Clean knees. Here are a few resources for a deeper dive into the topic of calf bedding and sanitation. Feel free to stop the video and scan the QR code to go to each resource. Remember, calves crave clean knees, that is. Clean knees are an index of calf comfort. Any calf with wet knees is an unhappy calf. Keep them dry and clean. Don't let dirty knees become a distraction for you, for your calves, or for your neighbors. Well, that'll do it for today. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.